allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Around here, wine and more wine.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me...
Crawling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Whoa! A Witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle? Ganesha petals?
Show me what you've got in stock. Need to get going. Till next time.
A bottle of wine's enough for two.
Joints are aching.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
This is Beauclair, not some flea-bitten province.
Ah, the serendipity. I'm so glad you're back. Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past, on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get.
Don't crowd around.
Gotta stop by that bank.
Oh, the Witcher!
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts has but wine and wind.
Who would go first? The hunters.
Deadly thirsty.
Need to come back during the day.
Whores.
Yes? Can I help you? Catch you. Catch 22.
Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
I'd like to change some coin.
By all means.
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record. I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly in error. To reactivate the account, you'll need Permit A38. For more information, please go to window number 1.
All right. Where's window number 1?
Catch 22. What's that?
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
What do you mean, wrong window? I was told I'd get permit A38 here.
Please remain calm, sir, or you'll rupture a vein.
So just tell me where I get this stupid document.
Perhaps upstairs, in records? Or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Coins. Always.
No safer place than a bank.
Sorry, gotta get through.
Hold there. What is this? Back off the queue, sir.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer is always right. How might I help you?
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your Form 202, please.
Form 202. All right. Where do I get that document?
Allow me to explain. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
Dare you! You cut in front of me, sir.
Well, couldn't really give a crap.
You boor, you churl! I will not stand for this! Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners!
Go on, hit me.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside. Outside, now!
Captain Dorothy Bank! They're at it again!
It's the third time this week. I wagered 10 on the one on the right.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall teach you the meaning of decent uncouth cuts in line, then resorts to fisticuffs.
It seems they've
You
settled
cut the
their
line,
dispute.
sir. Poor simpleton.
Yes? Can I help you?
And I think
Catch 22.
tasteless is an understatement.
Nazeri. I'd never wear anything from that barbaric land.
You know her. She often goes
What
to
can I do
Dunfermline
for you?
on a show. With a number likely cost more than 1 million months.
I truly wonder who she got to lend her that much coin.
All in order?
Come on. Where the hell'd she go? Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
What can I do for you? Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank. Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank.
Collins, always.
No safer place than a bank.
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
1.
cannot be serious.
I too find it hard to believe. For
Excuse me.
can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
22.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait till they're done with their break.
You must wait. They have their break now. So, what do you hope to get here, my friend?
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge. But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy a round of Gwent.
See, you know this place pretty well. Must have taken care of a good amount of business.
Naturally, my friend. Naturally. Indeed, I've managed to work the system a time or two. You see, such things require finesse, subtlety. Otherwise, you're stuck. I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis, bribery. Nothing works.
Might as well go if nothing works. There's nothing I can do?
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at her window 12 hours each day without hearing so much as a good day from anyone. But muster up some flowers, some perfume. Well, you will resolve your matter lickety-split.
Right. Certainly worth a shot.
Good luck.
Yes? Can I help you?
Something important? Was that truly necessary? Entire nuts. Chop liver?
Oh, the Witcher! The one that Duquesa summoned!
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form will soon be ready. Name and surname?
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Gedon Gemel. Here it is. Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Gotta admit something before I go, though. Had an ulterior motive for coming here.
What motive?
To enjoy a bit of conversation with you. It's probably why I'll come back, then come back again. Until the day you give me a smile. That moment, that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh. You, sir, are quite the charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
You tell him dinna disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
Nae problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Chanfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need. We'll have it all for you. Just need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits. Have a look.
Her Enlightened Highness, she's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Aye, Master Witcher. This way. So how's the trade these days, Master Witcher?
Can't complain.
Good for you, because in our neck of the woods, things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say Cote de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last yin on the right.
What the hell's this, Chanfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours.
Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Really gotta call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I
Bom,
wouldn't
tu não
dare.
tem tanta barba assim, ô Liloca.
And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll
Eu
pay it all
acho.
back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Vou arrancar o dinheiro da sua garganta se precisar. Tem uma semana. Ah, mas eu não vou passar daqui uma semana aqui. Ah, entendi. Entendi. Que dizem, né? Entre quatro paredes vale tudo, né? Vai que o teu boy magia pede pra tu se fantasiar de anão, né? Vai saber.
Fooled me once, not about to let you fool me again.
Master Geralt, I beg you, keep your heat. We can work this out. I know we can.
Rip that coin out of your throat if I have to.
Guards, help!
É sério que os anão... Não. É sério que os anão vão querer meter contra o Geralt de Rivia. É sério, mano. É sério isso. Que eu vou ter que surrar anão, velho. Tá bom. Ah, eles vão de arma e eu não. Entendi. Caraca.
Good.
Eu vou morrer pros anão.
This is it for you, pal.
Ou nada, um já foi. Hip anão.
Aqui.
Será que eu consigo roubar alguma coisa aqui, mano? Deixa eu ver. Ih, rapaz, vai ter mais um monte de anão.
When I get my hands on that twit.
Aye, Marianne, close the account and pay the man his coin. Thank you. Master Witcher, your coin. Just dinna go making any more trouble, all right?
This it?
Caralho, 200 coroa?
Well, there's things to account for. Taxes, inflation, and so on. The economy's nobody's fault, is it?
Might have guessed.
Ah, and Master Witcher, one more thing. Dinna come back to my bank ever again. Can do without patrons like you.
Our bank is the pride of all Beauclair.
Minha vontade é botar fogo nesse banco aqui, mano.
Always. Right.
Please, this is a bank. Please, this is a please, this is a bank, not
Pô,
another.
quero trocar umas coroas aí, mano.
Get out! They're gone!
There's a catch. Catch 22.
What is it you seek here?
Não consigo entrar aqui, mano. Ah, que se foda esse banco também.
Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
Lawrence, Orange, crowns, I've got
Is
them
my
all.
head ever
Preferential
spinning
rights
after
too.
last night?
Oh.
O que tu tem, amigão?
Ah.
Whoa!
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts.
Só vim dar um oizinho, tô saindo. Valeu, Liloco. Boa noite aí. Veinha. Véia dos gatos. Vai dormir 9 horas da noite. 10 horas. Tem que arrumar algo pra nós jogar aí. Saudade de jogar contigo. Fazer piada da tua estatura. Ó. Tá rolando um show aqui. Vai lá, boa noite.
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Hey!
I've one massive bee in my bonnet today. Piss off.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton de Peyrac Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tien Sail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us... Time passed. The bear never showed. And my master sent me to the Tufo estate.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him... The Witcher, however, failed to return. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years.
What do you have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Fala aí, Aquino. Suave, mano. Bem-vindo aí. Bem-vindo, Aquino. Ai, ai.
Greetings. I hope your search...
What do you have on offer? This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped. Only now, years on, do I realize the... Alas, my master perished in a massacre later.
Como tá a gameplay, tá demais, mano.
Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality.
Eu joguei o jogo base, o Aquino. E meio que rushei, não aproveitei muito o jogo, sabe? E aí faltou as DLCs. Então agora eu tô jogando as DLCs e aproveitando um pouco mais o jogo, tá ligado?
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Lady Vivienne de Tabry. Valiant knights from all corners of the world will vie for the title of Warning Champion.
Wanna play blind man's bluff?
Sim, mano, o jogo é... O jogo é sensacional, mano. Você tem que aproveitar cada quest, cada cantinho do jogo. Mas na real eu vou platinar ele, ô Aquino. Vou fazer tudo que tem que fazer no jogo, mano. Eu nunca platinei nenhum jogo, mano. Desde que eu jogo videogame na minha vida. Esse vai ser o primeiro. The Witcher 3 pra mim é tipo top 3 melhores jogos que eu já joguei, tá ligado?
Let's go.
Porra. Tava bravo. Você viu? Ele tava brabo, Aquino. Carai. Ai, ai. Falei pro... Sai da frente. Valeu por seguir aí, Aquino. O gatinho tava puto, mano. Oxi. Caralho, que susto, mano. Uma Alpor 42, mano. Fudeu. Meu Deus, cara. Não consigo nem... Que isso, mano? Caralho, que bicho fudido, mano. Cara, que difícil, mano. Oxi. É, aí, mano, tá quase morrendo. Ah, velho, morri. Por que eu não tô recuperando a vida, mano? Matei. Esse jogo é muito da hora. Saudade, queria poder jogar. Mas por que tu não joga aqui, não? O bicho tava brabo aqui, mano. Sem PC, sem Play, sem Money. Mas esse ano eu ainda compro um. Cara, The Witcher não tem no Game Pass? Ou no GeForce Now? Que aí tu pode jogar via stream, né, cara? Vasculhas ruínas. Mano, tá faltando alguma coisa, mas eu não sei o que, velho. Vou pegar tudo aqui. Já ouviu falar do Xbox Cloud e do GeForce Now? Se tu não viu, dá uma pesquisada aí no Google, no YouTube, por GeForce Now ou o Xbox Game Pass Xbox Cloud. E tu joga pela internet, não precisa instalar nada no teu computador. Só plugar um controle aí, deu. Será que tá por cima, mano, essa porra, velho? Caralho, mano, o que que tem aqui, velho? Mas eu não tenho computador. Aí é que tá um aqui no... tu pode jogar ele até no teu celular, mano. Será que tá aqui em cima, mano? Ah, ali em cima, ali, ó. Que feitiçaria é essa? Tu usa a tua internet. A única coisa que tu tem que ter é uma internet razoável, tá ligado? Caralho, é um dragão lá, mano. A única coisa que tu tem que ter é um... A única coisa que tu tem que ter é uma internet razoável. Aí tu joga o jogo pela internet, tá ligado? Em qualquer dispositivo, aquele notebook de 5 anos atrás, no celular O Moto G2. Leia as anotações do prisioneiro. Anotações do prisioneiro. Cadê as anotações do prisioneiro? Planete de 200. Ah, não. Dá pra jogar de boa, mano. Eu já testei aqui. Eu testei só o Xbox Cloud. Eu joguei o Destiny via Xbox Cloud. Cara, foi de boa, velho. Onde que tá aqui o itens de missões? Acho que é aqui, ó. Outros itens de missão. Diário de funcionário. Diário de prisioneiro. É, o Xbox Cloud ele tem bastante jogos, mas jogos top, assim, top, são 10, 20 no máximo. E o GeForce Now não. Pelo que eu sei, o GeForce Now você tem que ter o jogo, entendeu? Se você tem o jogo, ele roda pela internet.
It was true love.
Vá para a caverna. Puxa, aquele dragão ali, mano. Será que eu consigo lidar com ele? Porra, é um camaleão, velho? Eu não devia ter vindo aqui, ele é muito mais forte. 45, mano. Vai fugir? Ai. Ai, ai. Caralho, me deu só uma, quase me matou, mano.
Salve, salve, boa noite, cheguei, mas tô me contigo.
Oh, o bicho não morre, mano. Faleceu. Fala, seu Rafa. É só um dragão verde. Cheguei, mas tô no Egito antigo. Ah, tu tá jogando o Masterpiece aí, como tu diz, né, mano? Que batalha boa, mano. Contra esse dragão aquizinho, velho. Que batalha boa. Puta, quebrou minha espada, velho. Tão forte que ele é. Pô, eu só tenho de armadura, velho. Tem que comprar o que repara armas aquele, velho. Ah, não, eu tenho aqui, ó. Boa batalha, irmão. Encontre todos os diagramas. Pera caverna. É longe essa caverna? Nossa, onde é que é a caverna, mano? Pô, eu não tô fazendo missão da... Eu tô fazendo missão secundária, mano. Eu tô fazendo caça ao tesouro, velho. Quero missão principal, velho. Aqui, ó.
Heya!
Que tu tá achando do jogo, seu Rafa?
Come on, Roach.
Mais de boas que o Odyssey? Mais de boas, tu quer dizer mais fácil?
Go, go.
Mais fácil? Entendi. É, realmente o Odyssey é bem difícil, cara. O Odyssey é mais difícil que o Valhalla, mano. Na minha opinião. Porra, não tem nenhum bagulhinho de dar TP aqui, mano.
Summoning the Witcher? Was that truly necessary? You weren't our
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins.
Aqui tem. Envenenamento é muito overpower. Ah, eu não curto envenenamento, mano. Eu gosto de dar a true porrada, tá ligado? O negócio é true porrada, mano. Tem que ir aqui. Consigo dar TP aqui, mano. Vou aqui então. Eu gosto de jogar com crítico. Um crítico, mano. Gosto de critar.
Nice tune.
Disperse! The exhibition of the original Daupri monument will remain closed until further notice.
Nothing special.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton de Peyrac Peyran falls
Best behave, Thor.
Eu tenho que terminar aquelas missãozinhas que faltam no Unity. Mas agora, né? Talvez quando eu terminar essa DLC aqui. Porque essa DLC eu vou jogar em live, mano. O platinar, acho que eu vou jogar offline, mano. De vez em quando, tá ligado? Senão eu vou ficar muito preso ao jogo. O Unity já terminei também, só que tem umas missãozinhas lá que estão bem boas, mano. Fazer. Acho que tu tava um dia aí que eu tava fazendo elas. Esse jogo aqui é masterpiece demais, mano. Você é louco. Opa, o que houve aí, parceiro? Deu um probleminha aí? Ai, ai.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Porra, é essa? Oxi.
Time to end this.
Cadê o inimigo, mano? Que eu não tô vendo, velho. Ah, essa ali? Tá porra! Tá porra! Vou botar o fogo aqui. Caralho, tô envenenado, mano. Foi só tu falar envenenamento. Foi só tu falar em envenenamento, Cadê o bicho? Faleceu.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
E só falar em envenenamento, né, mano? Aqui mesmo?
Peking wars. Victuals aplenty around here.
Caraca!
Some stench.
Tá porra, menor! Caraca, velho! Caralho, que tenso, mano, isso aqui, velho.
Someone placed an illusion here. Interesting.
Caralho, tem uma espada aqui, mano. Uma espada relíquia ainda. Deixa eu ver se é boa essa espada. Ah, não posso usar pra variar. Espada de prata. A minha espada de prata tá quebrada, mano. Eu vou usar essa aqui mesmo, então.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would, with all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Not really in the mood for your concoctions, especially given how they make you say things you'd rather keep to yourself. Remember that aspect very well.
Geralt of Rivia, do I detect a guilty conscience? Word is, only those ashamed of the truth seek to conceal it.
Not about to fall for that. Forget it. Need a nap, and that's how I'm gonna use this time.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Come on. Better to die of drink than of boredom.
I think I shall say tittle it all and go hurt sheep.
Remember me? I lent you coin for wine.
Dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
Hey there. The dressings, bandages, where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Stand and step away from him.
What? Me? But what is your grief?
Don't make me say it again. That's good advice.
Will you tell me what it is you seek?
Needed to see if you were lying. You'd be covered in blood if you dealt those wounds. Just got it on your hands, though, so all's in order.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do, so long.
Wait, I will come with you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing. Trail leads to the house on the hill,
which stands silent as a grave.
Must have been here he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate. Gate's locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled though. Something tried to get out.
The very thought sends a cold wind down my back.
Damn it.
Good God!
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods!
Silver tableware. Elven engravings. Silver tableware. Elven engravings. Servant. Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
I cannot believe this is the work of a man. It was a monster, to be sure.
Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Swords ceremonial. And Shay handiwork clearly. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage. Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a Witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through. I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic. Up.
Divethef, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches. Divethef laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seat-yielding lands. Divethef filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elven wine. Gwynnoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from him. Long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans. Elven king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat. Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see. This Devethef was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. It's fortunate he did too, as Devethef had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not a statue.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. but I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this, reward.
Farewell.
Here our paths diverge.
Our guests. Never a good omen. Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Mano, cansei, mano. Cansei. Vou deixar salvo aqui e continuo. Continuo daqui amanhã, mano. Tá louco? Eu joguei 5 horas desse game hoje, velho. Ai, ai. Se tiver alguém aí, abraços, valeu, falou.